and external factors. Right? The internal, we know the narrative. We had just over a decade of sliding down. We had all the problems and issues with systems breaking down, lack of enforcement of law and order, literally, and of course the abuse of authority and power. That one, not what I say, it is proven, it's not in the courts. I don't want to be sub judice mentioning it, but suffice to say, as I mentioned in helping PH in the campaigns, we had a beautiful house. The management was okay for about half a century. Then suddenly the management of the last decade or so decided to not manage it so well. Broken windows, leaking roofs, some silverware gone. Okay, I take over this room, the bathroom's not swept, not clean, toilets are all jammed. The usual, lack of maintenance and good housekeeping. And so the rakyat didn't subscribe to that, expect letter, and they gave to another manager, another management team headed by the old manager that we knew, old manager that brought this country to the height of progress, right? Remember with the Asian tiger when you were born? That's when we were right up there. The decline caused us now to be a basket case of God knows what. Anyway, does that mean we are now sinking low to the deepest depths? Not really. It is unfair when you give mandate to a new government for 5 years. After 1 year, you expect a good report card. When you have so many things on a parallel track to correct, everybody's impatient. When is Sungai Buloh coming? What is this? I mean, to me, the parallel tracks must be taken objectively. One, there are certain abuses that have to be remedied. Remedied first, right? To do whatever needs to be done to correct within the systems. Some erosion of the structures got to be repaired. Then abuses, that's got to be taken into account. Let the law and prevail, right? And plans moving forward, all got to be done at the same time. And you expect 1 year to be, or even 2 years to be adequate to do all this at the same time? I think it's ridiculous. To me, you can only talk is about after 4 years plus. If nothing has improved, then we are not going the right way. Because the tenure is 5 years, not 1 year, not 2 years. I mean, that's how I would look at it, because as a Malaysian citizen, it's unfair. It's like getting married, You will make the most best pre-marriage arrangements. Oh, I will love you till you die, till I die. I will give you the best, I'll do this, I love you, I'll do all that, But you want to get married, right? And then after 1 year, things don't work out because both of you are learning how to be a spouse. Then comes the child. Both of you are learning how to be a parent. Give it time. After 5 years, let's see, are you still the same stupid father or mother? Then you can, say, and sit down and say, hey, time for us to shape up. But you may find after 5 years and things have settled down, the directions are very clear, whatever policies have started to be implemented and results have come as expected, then you can make your judgment. It's not fair. I mean, it's not fair to say after 1 year, okay, we're going to change. Change for what? Rethink. What have you got? The same thing will happen, A new government, another 5 years. And then 1 year you're not happy, change again. It's not like changing bicycles. I'm sorry, I sound, nagging, but it's a fact. Let's be fair to ourselves. But let's make the environment conducive to this government to do their work. Let's not we be the cause of fractiousness and divisiveness. Let us not be, through social media and so on, be the conduits for people to talk bad, malice, ill intent. Let us not be the ones, Malaysians, who cause a lot of friction amongst ourselves. See how the Malays, see how the Muslims. I hate it. We are all Malaysians for the sake of God. Don't check where our great-grandfathers come from. Mine came from Sumatra. I don't know where. I'm not a Sumatran, I'm a Malaysian. Come on. Now, let us not get into that groove of Malays where, you see, we gave them a chance, they're not doing anything. Hoi, if you want to judge a marriage after 1 year, as I've said, that's most unfair, isn't it? 5 years is the tenure. Don't have to wait 5 years or 4 years. Still not working, then I too would change my mind. Oh, seriously, right? But after 1 year, 1.5 years, please. It's ridiculous. You're not dealing with little petty things, you know. You're not dealing with just moving forward next year, budget after budget. No, it's a long-term plan. I've always said that we need a Malaysian agenda where the more Malaysian inputs there are, where the racial divide becomes more blurred, religious divide becomes more blurred, this country will thrive more. But it's up to us. If we start a culture where the Malaysian agenda supersedes everything else, then it follows, you know. We are the ones who do it. We talk to everybody, you talk to your children. I do. I talk to my grandchildren. My children are already in that groove that I like to be in. Where my grandchildren, all I need is to ask them, who are your friends in school? Oh, I have many friends. Okay, who are they? And they mention, Tan lah, whatever. And they're racial, multiracial. No, they don't go. They just mention names. I know already. One's Indian origin, Malaysians, tapi different racial group. Then I said, how come no girls? You know, it's standard 3, man, for heaven's sake. But his grandmother very adamant. How come none of your friends are girls? No lah, my friends are all boys. I said, no. You make friends with girls, then you can understand. Teaching gender inclusiveness. To a standard 3 boy, who's now going to be 14 in December. I'm sure he remembers. And of course, next to no time, he has Amanda. And few other names, meaning that a whole assortment of Malaysians of both male and female gender and multiracial. I'm happy, I'm very happy because my next generation in my family already understand what's multiracial. Come over to the house, sleep over in each other's house. No problem, like what we did before. Nobody will ever serve me before pork in anybody's house. I don't even have to ask. The mother will tell me, Rafidah, no pork, no pork, auntie only make fish there. Now if you teach with that kind of attitude, all this divisiveness will just fall apart, right? Will just go away. But are we doing it as parents, or are you too busy? With all kinds of meetings and conferences. Okay.
Thank you, Tan Sri.